Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see from the thumbnail for this video, I had plans for today. I'm still fighting off whatever this sickness is that I have picked up last week from not wearing my mask. But tomorrow is infusion day. And normally before infusion day, I go to my freezer and pull out our pre-made homemade meals so that I'm prepared for the weekend of not feeling well without having to worry about what we're going to have for dinner. Well, my freezer was a little low. I only had one meal in there, and that just simply will not do. When you're sick, chronically ill, it's always a good idea to keep homemade food frozen in your freezer. You can put it in individual size containers, family size containers, whatever your need may be. But that way you don't have to worry about running out and getting fast food and getting something that may not be as good for you or your family to eat, or having to go to the grocery store when you don't feel well because you have these pre-made meals in your freezer. So today, even though I'm really still not feeling well at all, I had to get this done. So over there on the counter, you can see my crock pot is cooking away Brunswick stew on my lovely avocado green cooktop because my kitchen is still under construction. I have homemade chicken noodle soup and chicken bone broth going. I've already put steak and broccoli stir fry, beef and broccoli stir fry in the freezer. I have chicken and rice in the freezer, and all this has been done today. I think when you are chronically ill, you have to be prepared for anything, and that's just one way I try to keep my household prepared, is try to keep the freezer full. And I'm going to go a little off topic. With the flooding and the problems with the crops and the cows and pigs that we're having as a result of the weather this year, they keep talking about possible food shortages or food prices going up. So it's always a good idea to have your pantry and your freezer stocked up for that reason, but also because when you have a chronic illness, the last thing you want to do when you don't feel well is have to run out to the store. So if you always keep your house stocked with food, then you know that's one less thing you have to worry about. But take the time today to think about what you can do to prepare meals for your family. What can you cook ahead and keep in your freezer? And hopefully within the next 2 months, I'll have my cookbook published on Kindle for Make Ahead and Freeze meals. That's going to be the first in a series of cookbooks. But just keep that in mind and see what you can come up with to put in your freezer. Bye.